Hello everybody, how you all doing? Retrobeard here. It's time for today's news and information. So let's get started. There's been a warning that PS5, Xbox Series and Nintendo Switch consoles may all be still hit by short supply for quite a while. I know I touched on this with regards to the Switch the other day, but now we're actually on about all the consoles. Now I know there currently is a shortage, but they're saying it may be short for up to 2 more years. This is largely because of the series of recent events over the last few years, up to including the current conflicts. So it just affects the supply chain, the manufacturing, distribution, and all those lovely things. So yeah, it could well drag into 2024. Because a lot of these chips are obviously related to the console's graphics cards. So there's also obviously could affect the hypothetical release of Pro models, because judging by this year, next year, based upon the last gen's timeline, we'd be due a Pro PlayStation 5 and a Pro Xbox Series X. So I wouldn't hold your breath for those Pro models, nor would I hold your breath for a new Switch. So, you know, unless Switch do a modest Pro where it's overclocking and with a few new bits bolted on. Other than that, which also is good for me because it fills me with some encouragement to get a Switch OLED, which I'm really leaning towards. So yeah, it's to do with semiconductors. I'm sure you're all aware of it. So yeah, so grab your consoles while you can and hold on to treasure the ones you've got, because some people won't get to have them for quite a while. We're in a strange era. It reminds me of the PlayStation 3, Xbox 360 era, where those console generations went on for a long time. And that wasn't due to shortage, that was due to a massive global, what would you call it, recession, which meant people couldn't afford new consoles, so they dragged on for long, which actually I loved that generation, how long it did last. I got my money's worth. And I know this is different, but I would say we've never really left that recession. I couldn't say that things are better. Just seems to be one event after the other. Yeah, so that's an interesting one. And this is a bit late, but just in case you're not aware of it, there is a pretty generous Nintendo Switch eShop sale on right now. I've grabbed a few games myself on the eShop, games that I wanted on cartridge and I still may get on cartridge, but I grabbed them because of the cheap price. I like cyberpunk genre games, not as in the game Cyberpunk, because obviously that's not on the Switch, but the genre. So yeah, like some of the stories and some of the role-playing games and stuff. So I've got about 4 or 5 games that I wanted dirt cheap for less than £20. So yeah, so you've got some over 1,000 games, and you've only got 3 days left of the sale. So grab them while you can. And some of them are first-party games like Super Mario Odyssey, Zelda Skyward Sword HD, and third-party games like Final Fantasy X, 10-2, BioShock the Collection, and even Skyrim. So I might have a look at Skyrim myself and see what the price is. Skyrim on the go sounds like pretty darn epic. Yeah, and it looks like it's quite a lot of awesome games. And I'd say I just looked at briefly what I was looking at, but yeah. Oh, we get also there's Bayonetta and Bayonetta 2, so absolutely fantastic. Mario and Rabbids, Kingdom of Battle, Dragon Quest, 11, I think that numerically is. Echoes and Exclusive Age, 50% off. Oh, I might have to look at that. I wanted that in physical. There's no harm in having eShop and getting physical later, is there? So yeah, go for it if I was you. And the last piece of information, because I'm doing a quick one today because of time constraints and lack of news, to be honest. I've found for you guys, as promised, a Xbox Series X in stock at Currys online. This is the model that comes with the Seagate 1TB expansion for $679. If that's about out of your price range, obviously they've got the full Series S's with various packages, but the juicy ones at the bottom. A standard Series X, $479 in stock at Currys online. So if you've been after a Series X, you're not going to find one, I have helped to show you the way, and as of about 10 minutes ago, this was in stock still, so I recommend you go and grab one. So I've shown you 2 different places to get PlayStation 5s. Now I've shown you one place to get a Series X, so hopefully this service is of use to people and of value. If not, I apologise. So with that said, I'm going to go now, and I will see you all tomorrow. Take care of yourselves. This is RetroBeard signing off. Bye for now. Thank you. And please, if you get time, can you leave me a comment and a like, and even a share if you feel my content might be of interest to people you know who are after consoles or who might be interested in the news or whatever. So I'll leave that with you. Thank you very much. Take care, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.